Hi, I am Murtuza Bohra, MS student in CVIT Lab IIIT Hyderabad. The title of this project is Suggesting Colorizations of Graphic Arts Using Optimal Color Graph Matching. This project is carried with the guidance of Professor Vinit Gandhi from IIIT Hyderabad. We encountered colored patterns everywhere in our day-to-day life. For example, selecting printed garments, tiles for interior designs, floorings, or various different type of textiles. Well, developing such pattern designs are often left to the artist's creativity. However, it takes a lot of attempts even for the artist to create an appealing colorization. In this project, we focus on automatic suggestion of graphic patterns. We want a system that takes input as a pattern template, where in this example, each different grayscale indicate an unique color that can appear in the system, in the pattern. And we produce output as a set of appealing colorings. Multiple challenges are involved with the colorization task. First is selection of palette. We have large choices of colors. Now which color to pick? It is extremely difficult to mentally visualize colors in the pattern. For example, some color palette has low color compatibility, meaning such combination of colors do not look good together. Whereas some palette has higher color compatibility. Therefore, while deciding colors which will suit for the given template, one must think about the compatibility as well. Even if we are given a color palette, it is still difficult to find a special assignment of colors in the image, because in a different way, in multiple different ways we can color the pattern, and each time with different color assignment the resulted images are different in visual appearance. In light of above challenges, it is very useful to have an automatic coloring system which can ease the task of coloring pattern by suggesting pleasing colorings for patterns. We develop a system which leverage the existing collection of already colored patterns by different artists and generate coloring suggestions for a new given template. There has been attempts in past for suggesting pattern colorizations. Percept is a perceptually based color assignment algorithm proposed by Kim et al. This is a palette-based colorization method which uses computational model for color harmony and contrast to suggest coloring options for a image from a given color palette. However, obtaining a suitable color palette still remains a challenge. Also, there has been attempts for fully automatic colorization of patterns, which is pattern color by number. This is proposed by Lin et al. This algorithm employs factor graph to learn discrete probability distribution functions for a representative set of pairs of palettes and images. The complexity and lack of adaptability of such of frozen models, that is post learning, limit the user interactivity. Furthermore, their perceptual studies find gap in aesthetic appealing of the predicted coloring suggestions in contrast to the artist created versions. For our automated coloring system, we use a collection of around 8,000 colored patterns by top artists from Color Lovers. Color Lovers is an online platform where artists share their creative works. Each pattern in the collected dataset has 5 different colors in it. Our colorization algorithm adopts a two-stage framework. First is retrieval of the suitable reference image for an input template from the dataset. Second stage is to propagate color from reference image to the template image to produce a coloring suggestion. First, we discuss the details about retrieving the reference image. Well, we define a few terms which we will refer in the subsequent slides. Segments and color groups. For given pattern, following are the colors used in it. A pattern template specifies a number of color groups which are special regions that must map to same color. For example, one color group is background in the color template. Second color group is the black region. Within a color group, there can be multiple disconnected components which we call as segments. And the group of such segments is termed as color group. And similarly for the other three colors. The idea is changing the colors of this groups will recolor the template. We can author this template from existing colored patterns, vector arts, or other type of segmented images. Another term which we will be using is color composition. This represents the size of color group and calculated as a fraction of pixels belong to each color group. For example, the first color group with background, which is a background, occupies approximately 51% area in the pattern. Okay, why do we need a reference image? Because it will provide a color palette, a compatible color palette, as well as some information about how the colors has been assigned to different spatial location in the image. Well, the idea is to get a reference whose structure is similar to the input template. So what is structure? Structure Structure is basically having a reference image which has similar distribution of color groups. Then how do we measure the similarity? For this we define few features which quantify the spatial distribution of different color groups in the image. These features include geometrical features like composition of each color group, number and average size of segments in each color group. We also use sum of gradient magnitude as one of the feature to represent overall gradient in the image. Therefore, this is a feature vector which represent the structure of the image. Now we search for the nearest neighbor in the feature space. We can find multiple neighbors, meaning multiple reference images, if we want to generate more than one coloring suggestion for a given template. After having a reference image, the second task is to propagate colors to the template image. Let's first try to understand the intuition behind our color transfer algorithm. So we have a template image which we want to color. The template has three different segments: a star, circle and a rectangle. We also have a color palette with three different colors. Now we can produce coloring of template like image 1 and image 2. Both the images have different appearance even though the same colors are used in them. So what has changed? What has changed the appearance? Well, let's look at the adjacency of the colors. In image 1, color 2 is adjacent to color 1 and color 3, whereas in image 2, color 3 is adjacent to color 1 and color 2. Or in other words, the colors are used in different neighborhoods. Let's assume image 1 as our reference image and image 2 as an output of color transfer from image 1 to template. Since the template and the reference in this case are exactly the same, output must have the same adjacency of the colors as in the reference image. Therefore, we introduce cost1 as penalty for color assignment, which quantifies the change in the adjacency of the colors. Again, using the same template and palette pair, we can also generate a third coloring suggestion as image 3. Image 3 has different overall appearance from image 1. So let's look at the adjacency of the colors in these two images. Well, both have the same adjacency. Then what has changed? In image 1, color 1 is used in larger segment, which is rectangle, whereas in image 3, color 3 is used instead in the larger segment. Therefore, the amount of each color or the composition in which the colors are used also defines the aesthetic appearance of the image. So to generate similar appearance of our coloring suggestion as in the reference image, we must use similar composition of the colors while transferring colors to the template image. To account for this, we introduce cost2, which defines the mismatch in the composition. The proposed colorization algorithm solves an optimization problem to minimize the following costs. Cost 1, which penalizes for the adjacency. We minimize cost 1 as color graph matching. And cost 2, which penalizes for composition, is solved as a composition matching. Before going to the formal definition of the color transfer algorithm, let's define color graph. For a given color template, we extract the color palettes used in it, and then the color graph is defined as this, where each node represents a color group and the edge weight represent amount of adjacency between the corresponding color groups. For example, Wij is the count of adjacent pixels between color groups I and j, which is normalized with the total edge pixels in the image. First, we will discuss the color graph matching and then we will define the composition matching. Finally, we will combine both to solve an optimization problem. We have a reference and a template image. First, we compute the color graph for both the images and pass this to the weighted graph matching algorithm, which will give a one-to-one mapping function phi from U to V, where U is the set of color groups in the reference image and V is the set of color groups in the template image. For a pair of images with 5 color groups, 5 factorial such mapping functions are possible. Therefore, the objective is to find a function phi which minimizes the adjacency cost. Graph matching cost is defined as J phi, which is basically the difference between the adjacency matrix of template and the reference image, between the color groups of the template images with the corresponding mapped color groups in the reference image. The cost can be rewritten in the matrix form as Jp, where P is a permutation matrix, which is a proxy for the mapping function phi. The objective is to minimize the cost function Jp to find an optimal permutation matrix. Since finding optimal permutation matrix is an combinatorial optimization problem which requires order of n factorial computational time complexity. Therefore, we use polynomial time solution with using eigen decomposition, which finds the approximate solution in order of n cube. To assign the colors in the same composition as in the reference image, we define the composition matching cost, which is Z phi, which is basically difference between the composition of matched color groups in the template and the reference image. We can define the cost function in the matrix form as Zp, where P is a permutation matrix and C prime is the cost matrix for composition matching. Again, the objective is to minimize the matching cost to obtain an optimal permutation matrix. Now that we have defined both the matching cost, that is color graph matching and composition matching, let's combine both to get an overall optimal permutation matrix. This permutation matrix then will be used to find matching of each color group in the template image with one of the color group in the reference image. Okay, let's look at the overall pipeline of colorization. We are given a template image. First, we extract the features to find a reference image from the dataset. Then we calculate the color graphs of both the images and pass this to the color graph and composition matching algorithm, which will give a matching between the color groups of both the images. Finally, we assign the matched color group to produce an output coloring suggestion. We conduct 2 judgment studies for the purpose of evaluation of our algorithm. Following are the patterns used for evaluation. In the first judgment study, we compare our colorization algorithm against the one which are created by the artist. We also used LeanETL pattern color by number as baseline for our evaluation. In this study, we randomly arranged 12 colorings of same template on a graphical user interface. 4 created by the artist, 4 generated using the pattern color by number, and 4 using our algorithm. Then each participant was asked to choose top 3, the one they like the most, and bottom 3, the least preferred ones. Results of the user study shows this among the top 3 patterns, artist created colorings were selected the most, which was closely followed by our algorithm, and only 16% of the coloring suggestions belong to the pattern color by number. Among the bottom 3 patterns, artist created ones and our coloring suggestions were less, whereas pattern color by number was selected the most. Therefore, the result demonstrates that our colorization algorithm was able to preserve the favorable aspects of colors in the reference image and produce a good coloring suggestion even when compared with the artist created versions. In the second judgment study, we only compare our color transfer algorithm against percept color assignment algorithm proposed by KeamETL, which requires a color palette to color an image. In this study, we display a pair of coloring suggestions on a graphical user interface, one created by our algorithm and other one created by percept color assignment algorithm. Since we only want to compare our color assignment algorithm, therefore for each of the given template, we find a reference image, then produce coloring suggestion by our color transfer algorithm. Then extract the palette from the reference image and use the percept algorithm for color assignment. This is done to ensure same template palette pair is used for comparison. Then each participant was asked to select their preferences for all the pairs. A not sure option was given in case of no clear preference. Result of this study suggests that our algorithm was preferred by participants. This also suggests that color graph and composition matching used in our color transfer algorithm helps in exploiting implicit aesthetic components regarding assignment, spatial arrangement of the colors and provide a better color assignment. Showing some of the coloring suggestion using our algorithm. The proposed framework of automatic coloring of graphic design is quite generic and can be further extended to variety of colorization tasks. For example, cartoons and animations, or can be used to produce coloring for infographics with more number of color groups. Okay, thanks. I hope you like the work. For more details, please visit our project page.